He had the quick.
You're chopping my balls.
As funny guys who bring healing.
I was good with the pause. I was good. I said magic.
My man been brainwashed with that cheap stuff, man.
My auntie laying down there on the damn floor, a big ass bus coming, knock her damn head off. Nigga, I'm talking about whole head fall.
This nigga sick.
Why he on the toilet?
He's sick.
You heard him. Look, Hollywood, Netflix.
Yeah. This is freestyle. No rehearsal.
So everybody laughing. Ah!
I do not want my sons in corporate America. I don't want them following in my footsteps.
Who the fuck who looking at you, bro? Take the picture, snap.
And he can do music. They don't know niggas sing.
Do music too. Not even Liberty City, just the salt in a hole.
Roger Troutman is my uncle, but instead of getting mad, we embrace the trolling.
Welcome once again to the Alchemist Lounge. I am your host, Dominique Rashad. It is a pleasure to be here with you all again today. We are joined by a more complete group, the crew, also known as Chicknbackwoods. Welcome, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Nice to be back.
We are back. So we've had a conversation with Lamborghini Law,
yes,
which was fire. And it was so much fire that we decided that we needed to bring more fire.
More fire.
Yes,
more
sir.
fire. More fire.
Alchemy is about purification, and sometimes that purification means you have to go through the fire.
Yeah, definitely.
And this group is fire, and they've been through the fire. So we want to get into that entire backstory.
Okay.
With the full group today. So in addition to Lamborghini Law, Lam, why don't you introduce the crew?
Well, you got two of the biggest comedians in the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my family, my little brothers don't get the just due that they deserve, you know, because, you know, Miami is Miami, but they going to come back knocking as soon as them contracts get signed and movies and all kind of stuff happen.
Definitely.
Right. Yeah, man.
Speaking into existence.
Speaking into existence. It's
and give him his credit, too. Give Lamb his credit, too.
The most humblest dude I know in the world, you know, deserves all the credit besides the content shit. I'm talking about, you feel me? This the biggest dude in the. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
For sure.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, definitely giving props where props are due.
Right.
Give flowers while flowers can still be felt and smelt and touched.
Definitely.
That's what we're all about. So we have Big Nate.
You already know it's Big Nate 47, the comedian with drip. Mr. What's Your Problem? Mr. City Nigga by 100. Y'all already know what's up, man.
Already know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We got Big Mick.
Oh, man.
B Mick, excuse me.
B Mick,
B
man.
Mick.
Yeah, man.
Well,
It's your boy B
sure.
Mickey, B Mick, man. Front Street Mick. They love to say Front Street.
Front Street.
Front Street. We're going to go by Front Street. They love Front Street, man. It's your boy B Mick, man. You know, representing Kansas City, man. A whole Miami, man. Shout out to whole 305. You know, we just repping it, man. So, you know, whatever, whoever.
Absolutely. So look, gentlemen, we are here today. You know, I like to talk to people and give them an opportunity to share beyond what we see on social media. So the conversations tend to be a little bit deep, but I know y'all some deep guys. Y'all are humble. I know your leader; he's very humble. And so we put egos aside, and we have conversations like real men,
Right.
because that's what I think that people want.
Definitely.
We're going to get into a lot today, and again, can't wait. So, my first question, let's dive right in. Right? You guys are funny. Laughter is, in my opinion, healing, or it brings an opportunity for healing.
We appreciate that.
And so, as funny guys who bring healing to other people, especially in Miami, but we're looking beyond Miami,
Right.
I want to know, where do you guys get your healing from? Who makes you laugh? When you want to laugh, where do you go? Who makes you laugh?
Family. I'm going to say I got family and friends make me laugh all the time, but, you know, different comedians. This Martin Lawrence and all these different dudes was always inspirational early.
Right.
For sure, man.
I ain't gonna lie, life is funny to me.
Yeah.
I mean, so much be going on that, you know, I deal with, like, it's to a point I laugh at the pain. So, like, I'm used to it now. Like, okay, this happened. Ain't no need to cry with spoiled. It is what it is. Like, I'm going to laugh it off. Like, ain't that a bitch? I can curse on it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but ain't that a bitch? Life is funny to me, for real, for real. That's where I get my healing from.
Not necessarily a person or people necessarily. Who
Nah,
but life in
I
general.
put everything in life is all is one to me, for real. So people, a thing, a person, a place, life.
Yeah.
You know what, man? It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad you said that. We talk about life, and I think when we talk about life and life being, you know, an opportunity to bring about healing, as comedians, I think you bear a big responsibility when it comes to that. You know, from the standpoint of people look at you for, I'm having a rough day, or I've had a rough month, or life is just tough.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's a tremendous responsibility on your shoulders to make everybody else laugh.
Definitely.
How does that feel, bearing that sort of responsibility?
I love it.
I love it. You gotta love it. Unknowingly, you know, we do this type of stuff unknowingly. As far as just like, you know, we couldn't even imagine the smile we bring, you know, every day to people's faces, you know. But I say, as far as man, every day, you know, it's nothing to it, man. We just take joy into it. It brings a lot of smiles into our faces. You know, we go through a lot every day.
Absolutely.
So it definitely brings joy to us.
You ever watch yourself on camera?
For sure. 1,000, at least 1,001 times.
And get a laugh?
Right,
Yeah.
for sure.
And it's crazy because when we record, like, we serious, the people around us may be laughing. But we really don't laugh until, like, you know, once it's been edited and this and that, we see the actual work, and then we laugh, like, watch it 100 times.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not funny until Lamb put his magic on it. You feel me? Until you feel me? Then the magic.
Until Lamb put his magic on.
I tried not to say nothing else. I tried to. I was good with the pause. I was good.
Almost.
I said magic. I'm going to say his touch. I say his touch. That would have been the pause. Big Nate 47, everybody. Big Nate 47.
It's fitting. This comedy is good. It's all
Right.
Definitely. But so okay. Now when it comes to ideas, and this is for anybody on the set, do you ever have an idea where you think, man, this gonna go viral? Like, have you thought, like, okay, this is the one right here? And if so, what was that moment?
It's too many to name, but the most recent one that I knew was going for sure is when No Limited Cash Money did the verses.
Yeah.
And I was looking on the internet and I didn't see nobody do the Master P high knees, you know what I'm saying? So I say, boy, if we get on this right now, it's going viral tomorrow. As soon as they did it, it was up.
That was crazy.
Lamb said that.
That went crazy.
It definitely went viral. And the other one was what Mick wanted to do with the Michael Irvin.
Oh,
with
man.
the belt the ass.
Oh, God.
Okay, yes,
That went viral too.
And I will say, the No Limit thing we did, like, I think it got over 1 million views, likes, or whatever. Like, it was all over, like TikTok and Instagram. But I didn't expect that to do what it did at all. I seen a few people do it, but they ain't do it how we did it, so it went crazy. Right. So that was crazy. The Michael Irvin thing, I mentioned it, and I said, let's do it. I pushed it a little bit. Let's do it. And I didn't think, but after about 10, 20 minutes, I said, oh, boy, this shit finna be. That shit was crazy, dog. Like,
you know why? It was timing.
Timing is everything.
For sure.
Timing.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We had a national championship down here.
Definitely.
You could damn near see the stadium in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because we shot it at Betty T sports complex.
Yeah.
So that's what's right next to kind of.
Definitely.
It's right there, but you can see the stadium from there. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Kansas City, man. Anywhere in Kansas City, you should be able to see the stadium.
That's for
sure.
sure.
For sure.
To the U.
Shout out to the U, man. Shout out to the U all day. I was rooting for the U. I will say this before he said, I'm not a UN fan. Originally. You understand what I said? Originally. Because I like the guy. I love you. Shout out Malachi Tony, man. Malachi Tony.
Shout out to Malachi.
He turning me into. You turning me.
City nigga.
We're gonna get you here, Malachi.
You turning me into a UN fan for sure. I'm going Florida State, man, with the Chief and the Seminole. I love the Florida State. Shout out to Dion. I'm going Florida State, man. But
my man been brainwashed with that cheap stuff, man.
But besides that, man, I love the U. I go everything, you know, the Miami Dolphins stuff. I go everything Miami now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I ain't rocking with the U as far as I should. We'll talk about that later too. Got you.
Now, you mentioned the timing is everything, and you know sometimes it looks like you guys make it look easy. I know it's not easy. You make it look easy, so we'll get into that. But speaking of going viral, right? When it comes to going viral, what does that even mean? What does going viral mean? Does that mean views? Does that mean likes? Does that mean new followers? Does that mean you closer to the bag? What does going viral mean?
I say all in one. At the end of the day, honestly, when we post, we not really looking to go viral for real. We post it because we love to do this. So if it goes viral, we be like, oh, that's what's up. You feel me? Next video, let's see what we can do next. But we don't never like some people like, oh, this idea may work. Let me post it. No, that's not us. So like I said, we doing it out of love. So when you doing something out of love, it gonna always work in your favor regardless, no matter how you look at it for real.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you guys actually get costumes. I mean, y'all going all the way.
Yeah, that
in.
would make it funnier.
All the way, all the way.
We get a character, yeah, man.
So I want to dig into that. So in terms of having it, get in pause. It was bound to happen.
Yeah.
But in terms of an idea, right? So you got this idea in your head. The timing of it matters. We mentioned costuming. But what's the hardest part about taking an idea that sounds great in your head? You talk amongst yourselves. It sounds like it can work, but then making it work on camera, what's the hardest part of that?
I don't think we encountered that yet. It's easy to us now. Like, it may be hard, pause, to some people that's not used to doing it. You know, we bring along new people that may be in the skit. But us, like, I feel like it's nothing we really can't do. And, like, people be so impressed. And, like I said, it's nothing we really can't do for. I don't think it's really hard for us at this point no more, to be honest with you.
When you say us, you're talking about you and B-Mick. But when you bring in other people, does that make it?
I mean, see what I was going to mention.
Go ahead.
Definitely with him, me, and a few other people, you know, it's easy chemistry for sure. But it get a little more difficult working with new people or a crowd of people. Yeah. You know, I could work with him and Lamb and 10 other dudes that I knew for a while, and it still could be difficult because it's all a collective now. Right. You feel me? So it's just sometimes it's sometimes, you know, you got to be mild mannered, you know, take everybody's opinion in at one time, but, you know, we all got to have a collective idea what's going on. Right. You feel me? We can't be all over the place.
You ain't got, forget, I'm going to say it, man.
I let him go.
That's what he wanted me to do.
I let him go.
You got to be mild mannered. Hey, one thing about it, sometimes when we be on set, you may have some new people, right? Oh, you should do it this way. You should do it this way. Me looking at them like, I'm saying, do you go to Spike Lee's set and tell him what to do? Like, this our shit. You fall in line. Don't get me wrong. We are open to ideas, but don't come over here making it seem like it's your shit. Like, we the motion, not the toot our horn, but we're the fucking motion.
That's the
so you motherfuckers fall in line and listen. We tell you to do this and do that. Do it. Don't come telling us what you gonna do and it ain't working for us. Right. Nah, we not doing that. So
that's where it runs difficult a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
So I knew that there was more to it. That's what we want to get to, Nate. We know you make it look easy. It can't possibly be easy. And when it comes to that sort of thing, but you pull it off. Behind the scenes, there can be some friction, but you pull it off. You make it all work. When we were here last, we were talking about hip hop. I'm an old school hip hop guy. Recollecting vinyls.
Right? Old school, for sure.
Old school.
Wu-Tang.
That's right. 36 Chambers.
Wu-Tang. I go Method Man, man. Method Man, my favorite out of Wu-Tang. Method Man.
Actually, that's what I wanted to get to. Because I asked him, because I don't know you guys as well. Now, I have been on set, right? But I don't know you guys quite as well. And Lamb said, well, you know what? I could break it down. Who's Meth? Who's You God? Who's Ray? Who's Ghost? Who's Inspector Deck? Right? So he gave some thoughts on it.
No, what he said?
What do you guys? What do you guys think? Who do you think he said was Meth?
I'm going for Method. MOEACA, man. I'm going Method Man, man. I'm going for Method Man.
Now, so you're Method Man. Who's Nate?
Nate, I'm gonna say Nate more of a. I say Nate more of Raekwon. He more standoffish. He, nigga knocking nigga ass out at the same time. But you feel me? Yeah, he more Raekwon with it. He a little more rugged.
Right.
You know what I said?
What you gave?
I said the complete opposite. Yeah, I said the complete opposite.
You can go for that. You can go for that.
When it come down to the company, I said he Method Man because Method was more like the face. He's more vocal.
Definitely.
I should have called him Red Man instead of Inspector Deck or You God.
In Wu-Tang.
But he wasn't really in Wu-Tang.
We how high though.
Yeah,
sure.
that's pretty much. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Makes sense. So in terms of collaboration or cohesiveness to it, it doesn't come together easily. But the two of you guys clearly have chemistry. Right? You clearly have chemistry. When it comes to the skits, I've been on the set with you guys. So I know you don't rehearse this. So you don't rehearse it. but there's amazing chemistry, and you guys haven't really known each other very long. Am I mistaken on that?
No, correct.
Nah, you
Okay,
right.
Correct.
So tell me, how do you go about getting to a place where there's such amazing chemistry with two people who don't really know each other and don't rehearse together? How does that work?
I say it's just two dudes, in the same age range, just all from Miami. We just know the same things, whether I was knowing or not. Being from the same places, so close, so different place. Kansas City and the city, and Liberty City is two totally different places at the same time, but so similar at the same time. I would describe it as. So I feel like me and him are just so similar within one together. Pause. So that's why the chemistry works the way it does. I believe. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like that when you meet somebody, pause, got the same vision, dream, and want the same thing as you.
Right.
It gonna always, be a success story. You feel like I said, we only knew each other for 2 years. And when people see us and our cameras, they swear we've been best friends for years, but I just met this guy. You feel this my guy. I'm rolling with him. You feel me? Like I got him on the pedestal with niggas who I've been with, since my day one. So I put you there. It's like I fucks with you for real. You feel me?
Really.
Yeah, like at first I thought, I'm gonna be real. When I first met him, I thought it was just gonna be like a business,
Yeah, of course. Like
friendship.
I did videos with plenty of dudes.
Yeah.
Pause. If you didn't think about it, yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
No foul.
I did plenty of content with other people, and it was just whatever. I never heard from them again. And we did numbers. It went good. We should have stuck around. Yeah. And me and Nate, I thought it was gonna be the same thing almost, dog. But we turned to a brotherhood.
I think what it was too, because when we first linked up, our first video was on Friday.
Yeah.
Craig and Smokey.
Yeah.
So we was waiting on Land to get that to record. But I was already I'm at mid crib now. So we actually conversate. We don't know each other. It's our first time to see each other face to face. So we talking, and I think that conversation made us become better than what we were gonna be.
Yeah.
Once we recorded, the chemistry was there the first day. Even when Lamb left, because Lamb had to go to work, I stayed at mid crib for like another hour. We still talking and shit like that. So I kind of knew then, like, okay, because I don't take to people like that, to be honest. If I take to you, then that mean I fucks with you for real. Definitely. So once that happened, I said, yeah, me and Mick gonna be all right, man. We gonna be all right. And then I got, like he said, we were both from two different hoods. I'm from the city, from Kansas City. So we're like, can we really work together for real?
Well, I want to ask you about that, man, because I'm from Baltimore now. A lot of people are going to see this that aren't from Carroll City and Liberty City. They're just here in city, and they think, well, y'all both from Miami. What's the divide? What are you talking about? Why is that being brought up? And what's the benefit of you two being from different hoods in terms of the chemistry now?
Miami got jurisdictions.
Okay.
There's jurisdictions everywhere.
So you're from Carroll City.
I'm from Kansas City. That's like right up and right as soon as you get to Miami. That's like, I'll say northern Miami, whatever you want to call it. Like the borderline of Broward and Dade County, like it's literally right there. Like Kansas City, we right here. But this is where Rick Ross grew up from. Everything went to school at. And a lot of people I can't name right now from Kansas City, played at Kansas City and stuff like that. You get deeper into Opelika and North Miami and. Yeah, I mean, you get in that city eventually. You get in that city, you better you have your bulletproof vest on, and you have your, you feel me?
You need a bulletproof suit in the city. Fuck a venue, the whole
you feel me?
Suit. Like John Wick,
The whole Miami has never been nothing to play. Miami always been Miami. It's just like the city has always been the gritty.
So not even Liberty City, just the city.
It's Liberty City, man. Liberty City.
That shit grimy, man. You feel me? But us, like I said, us doing what we doing, because a lot of blood has been like shedded between the beef between Cass City and Liberty City. So for us to do what we're doing and showing that there can be a way that it could come together, Paul, is comedy. It fucked the city up for real. And that's Cass City, Liberty City, down south. Yeah. All that shit. It really fucked the city. So in a good way. Right. Because it showed also, honestly, it showed the youth too, there's another way. You ain't gotta have no art and man, this is my art. Nah, like you could troll and be funny and still be friends because I see that on like, for instance, on the football field. Right. We may play Central. Guess what? We troll them that week. But on the field, once we won or they won,
Game's
we
over.
shake each other's hands. They laugh at their homeboy. They on social media laughing with each other as it should be. It shouldn't be no pressure and all that. So like I say, what we're doing, I don't want to see low key. We high key responsible for a lot of stuff being together as one, as the people, because it's hard to bring old people together with, as they say, the YNs.
Yep.
So you got the YNs and the old people, together. Man, you a bad motherfucker for real, man.
Like I said at the beginning, we talked about healing.
Yeah.
Right? I think the human experience is an experience of healing.
Yeah.
So what you're doing with comedy, Carroll City, Liberty City, where blood has been shed over those territories for years.
Yeah.
Right.
And now you're bringing about, through your work, through your art, through your creative vision, through Lamb's creative vision, you're bringing about a healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because a time ago, bro, that city in Carroll City shit was almost blood and crip.
Man, crazy.
Yeah.
And we seen Carroll City niggas at the mall, niggas want to fight for nothing.
just because.
Off bloodshed that we probably heard stories about that we not even connected to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now that these boys done bridge that gap, you got a lot of more motherfuckers in the city trying to connect.
Yeah.
But that relationship ain't as fluid as ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause we done been out of town with each other. We done did a whole lot of stuff. BET Awards. And it's like, what can I say for loss of better words? It's like these two niggas might have only known each other for 2 years, but they together every day of them 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So that shit feel like a lifetime.
Right.
Yeah.
Compared to if you got like a little girlfriend you just see at school for them quick 4-5 hours.
Right.
You feel like you still don't know her, but these niggas together every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
And the communication every day. So it's like, it feel like they known each other since they was in elementary school.
And that's a lesson for every neighborhood throughout this country, every city, every hood.
Yeah.
Look, there's opportunities for healing, even when it doesn't seem like that. Right? You got to realize a lot of the beef that we're talking about, it's not even your beef.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's not your beef, but because of where you live, what part of the city you live in,
Yeah.
your beef.
Just cause.
Just because.
And the most important part too, ladies love us.
Nah.
Shout out to the ladies.
Whatever school.
Hey, what school, you hear me?
Whatever school.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Absolutely. So I want to go back to your childhood a little bit. So what were you like? Put it this way, in my household, so I come from a big family, right? And I think a lot of people can attest to a story where there's that one person in the family that's just funny, that make everybody laugh, that you thought, you know what, you need to be on TV, you need to be doing stand-up or whatever it is.
Yeah.
In my family, it was my Uncle Keith. He passed away. But I want to know about you, Nate, B. Mick. Growing up in your household, were you the funny person, or was that somebody else in your family?
I ain't gonna lie.
Who you was?
Growing up, to be real with you, in my house, I'm kind of like quiet, but I'm funny. But I'm more of a chill because I was low key like the only child in my house for real. But when I went to school and all that, why I could ask, I'm funny, this and that. Like I really, in the morning before I go to school, I just take a number 2. While I'm sitting on the toilet, right, I'm thinking about who I'm finna roast when I get to school. I really got a mental list of who I'm finna fuck with when I get to school. And guess what? I'm finna come find you, and I'm finna fuck with you the whole day. You feel me? Until the day over.
This nigga sick.
Why he on the toilet?
He's sick.
You heard him?
Look, I just asked for basic.
Yeah.
You got to get on the toilet.
Right. I just in the toilet.
I'm giving
about-
full
yeah.
detail.
But that's the detail. That's what matters. That's what people don't know.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. So
Boy,
not
that's
necessarily
crazy.
the funny person in your family,
Crazy.
because low key outside of what people see, they don't see the mental process that goes into the.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
What about you, Mick?
I say in my family, man, I make it quick. My mom and my dad, they were older parents.
Okay.
My mama had me, she was like 42, 43, like type, and had my sister after. So my old girl, like 70 right now, like a grandma type mother, Okay. So with me saying that, it's just like me and my sister always had older siblings, older like cousins and relatives. Like everybody was always older. Me growing up, being younger, like I always just been like the clown. I always gravitated to the comedy thing. Always said stuff as a child and not knowing that it made people laugh. And just said like, I wonder why I made a crowd laugh early. Even dancing, like I remember early on, it was a family reunion. I had to be a shorty, like however old, 18, whatever. I went on stage. It was a dance competition. If I have much money, little money involved, and a little dance competition. I went up there and did my peanut butter and jelly and went up there. I remember everybody started rolling. I'm talking about the whole crowd bust out laughing. I'm talking about everybody, dog. I went up there doing my thing. And they thought I was up there like Michael Jackson, dog. And that's when I really thought like I could gravitate to the comedy a little bit. Like I can make people laugh without trying for real.
Gotcha.
So I always felt like I was just a comedian, low key, for real, for real.
Now, how's that hurt you? How's being the person that is funny, the class clown?
Yeah.
How's that hurt you? And if so, you know what I mean? What, or better yet, let's start with how's it helped you? How has that helped you in your development, personal growth, and all that kind of stuff? Being funny, how's it helped your personal growth? And then how's it maybe hurt you?
I mean, it helped me because shout out to my teacher, man, at the West, Miss Gardner. She'd always say, because I barely went to class. So when I did go to class, you know, I want to be the one to clown and all that. She'd always tell me, Nate, why do you come to class? You wasting your time. You might as well go out to the improv early on. So little do she know, she influenced. I say, damn, I'm not funny. You feel me? But shout out to her, shout out to Miss Gardner for influencing me low key to really take this shit serious. But I'm gonna say it helps me in a lot of ways because like this comedy shit that we got going on and to be recognized how we recognize, it's amazing. So like when you go in certain places and celebrities know you and say your name for you, like it's like damn, like well we really doing our thing. So it really helped in a lot of ways. You feel I won't say got noticed because I've been known for it, but yeah, I love the comedy shit all around. I love this shit, man. I love it.
Definitely.
What about you, Nick?
How it helped me and how you say how
did it help you?
Helped and hurt me. It definitely helped, just like what Nate said, like, man, you know, just the notoriety of just going places, you know, being from Miami forever, you know, not getting seen or recognized by different people how you probably used to. And just like after we started putting our name and notoriety on different stuff and I stamped on the Instagram and the comedy stuff, you know, you getting recognized a little more. So, you know, that's always love, especially by the ladies. Shout out to the ladies again. Love getting recognized by the ladies. Yep. So, you know, there's always just genuine love, dog. And, you know, bigger people as far as like celebrities and people with different statuses. And it helped me just with a lot of mental different, you know, going through different stuff in your life. So, you know, the comedy stuff, you know, being a funny guy, it helped you, you know, it helped you get through a lot of different stuff in life. Life could be, you know, life be life sometimes. But it definitely hurt me. It could hurt me sometimes. I think in general, when you the class clown, it could just hurt us in general, you know, because you always the guy to be laughed at, always the guy to be joyful. Everybody always look for you for the joy. And so when you know, when life and you know, you just human, so you going through a regular day like anybody else and you're not having one of your days and you going through whatever else, people always run up to you like, damn, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Right. They notice like off the rip, like when you just ain't joyful off the rip or you just like, or just probably got a mind full.
It's a lot of pressure.
You just think about something, man. People always like, damn, what's wrong with you? Why you not in?
What you mean what's wrong with me?
That could be depressing, man, because it's just like, damn, I don't know, man. I'm just living everyday life, and every day I'm just not that guy. Absolutely. You feel me? So it could be tough sometimes.
And to piggyback on that, what he just said, like I be hating, like when I'm out, let's say we out somewhere, right, in the club or something. Oh man, well you a funny ass nigga, Nate. I appreciate it. Tell me a joke. Tell you a joke. I came to chill. I ain't here for that. Like, I'm gonna get some ladies. Like, I'm ready. Yeah, that part too. That part too. Yeah.
For the free. You get what I'm saying?
What was that?
I say for the free at that.
Free. For free. Yeah, we're do it for free.
They ain't even trying to book. They just want to laugh for free. Like, come on.
Free joke, huh?
Yeah, you guys are businessmen.
Yeah.
That's like that track on Carter 2 when Lil Wayne was talking on South Beach. He said a nigga came up to me trying to freestyle. You know what I'm talking about? On Carter 2? Yeah, same shit. You think you can fuck with me?
Which is true, and not to get our subject, crazy fan story, right? I'm in Wynwood, so I'm talking, it was me and my cousin, we talking to these two girls. So I see the guy from my periphery, he keeps staring at me, but I ain't paying no check, I'm talking to the females. He walked up, I mean, it was kind of good at first, because he made me look good. He told the girl, you don't know who you talking to?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, here we go.
Right.
So he like, man, that's that nigga you talking to. I like, appreciate it. He like, yeah, I'm a fan. I fought you. Let me get a picture with you. I said, okay, go ahead. So he took the picture.
You sound like a group.
I go back to talking to the girl. He just standing there. He keeps saying,
there.
man, this that nigga. I'm like, yo, you see me talk to the female, like, chill out, bro. You doing too much. The man stood there for like 10 minutes, kept saying, man, this that guy, this that. I said, yeah, we gotta go.
Right.
We had to leave, man.
It can be kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I wanna mention something right fast. For any content creator out there, any influencer, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is not easy. I mean, they make it look easy, but it's not easy. And to be as vocal as you become in this content creator world, you got to have no filter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with my story, I was a class clown myself. You know what I'm saying? But what made me so vocal and not care about nobody else's feelings is like, I've been embarrassed a lot as a shorty. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm used to niggas doing this and laughing at shit I done did to fuck myself up.
Okay. Yeah.
Second grade, North Day Elementary, CML, right? Jumping over the baseball gate, second grade.
Same grade.
My little 8-year-old Johnson. You feel me? I done got stuck on the gate. All my little girl classmates looking, laughing. Oh, he's stuck on the gate. Bro, that's humiliating for a second grader.
Absolutely.
That shit had you traumatized. You go in the cafeteria, they like this with their little lunch boxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Another time, fourth grade, I sat on a brown marker. They thought I shitted on myself. Feel me? So all this shit is turning me to a clown because I'm used to people laughing. So I'm like, okay. High school, we got a football camp at the University of South Florida. It's raining just like it is out here right now.
Right.
My dumb ass running with my football shoulder pads helmet. Blur, slip and slide in front of like 10 teams. I'm at the West at this point. So everybody laughing. Ah! What movie that is? I know it got like Adam Sandler or some shit in that way. Something happens and everybody keep laughing at this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot what shit that
But
is.
you can't have no chill, no filter. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from past trauma. Matter of fact, when we lost the state championship this year, you know what I'm saying? That showed his adversity because they was on his ass. You know what I'm saying? With him being the face of the company.
He get to lead up to it. He was going in. Right.
Yeah,
Right. But instead of getting mad, we embraced the trolling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't troll a real troller, man.
That's a fact.
Right.
They call me the Miami 50 Cent, man.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what you're basically saying is you really got to lean into that trauma.
You got to
If
it.
you're really going to do this, you got to lean into that trauma. You got to be willing to be vulnerable. You got to be willing to be hung up there on that fence. You got to be willing to be balls out. You got to be willing to sit on the market.
You feel me?
100%. Because it's not always going to come easily.
Like, I could be with my girl right now in public. You know what I'm saying? In Aventura somewhere trying to take a picture. She on and move out the way. Oh, they looking at me.
Right.
Who the fuck who looking at you, bro? Take the picture. Snap.
Right.
No bullshit.
When we taking pictures, I don't give a fuck who watching. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, you just gotta have that confidence. Like, nigga, I done been through shit. Like, this is nothing.
I mean, but comedy, gentlemen, comedy comes with a lot of risk. Right? A lot of people can't do what you do because of how much risk comes with it. When I say risk, what I'm talking about is you got to be confident. You got to know that this is going to work.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of risk. What if this joke bombs? What if this skit does nothing?
Yeah.
Right.
So when you're faced with that kind of, pressure, that realization that, man, this may bomb, this may ruin us.
Yeah.
How do you stay focused and still go out there and do it?
I don't think nothing can ruin you. You know what I'm saying? But people do take like little slight jabs, you know what I'm saying? But they be wanting to be seen. Like, say for instance, we done dropped a whole lot of content. A bitch will point out, oh, now this is funny. So what you saying? All the other shit
Other
ain't?
stuff was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like we was talking last time, like sometimes you really want to fire off on these niggas that trying to gaslight you.
Sure.
But you're like, nah, I ain't even gonna respond to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It
It ain't even worth it.
You know who the haters are when it feel like you're back against the wall, because it never is with us. But it feel like, people always try to kick you when you're down type thing. Somebody made a comment when they lost state and, oh yeah, them skits wasn't funny anyway, stuff like that. Like, where does this animosity come from? You feel me?
Right.
And it's funny because your wife and everybody laugh
Everybody's
at it.
laughing.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Laugh your wife out of drawers, nigga.
That's a
man.
fact. Yeah, you want me to say the name? Or we keep
No.
Okay.
I said it now. You know.
No.
Oh,
Because it don't matter. He don't deserve the credibility.
Well, that's the thing.
facts.
You want to
Okay.
platform that kind of thing, right? At the same time.
Yeah, you gonna have that, man.
Right.
Go ahead and boom.
Right. Is it worth it? That's the whole point.
Nah, it ain't worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah, no, I mean, transitioning just a little bit. I know, Mick, me and you were talking just before we went on set.
Right.
You got a little one.
I got a little one.
Your dad.
I'm waiting. I get married.
You wait, Nate waiting. So,
Lamb got a few. I mean, Lamb. Nate got a few kids he don't know about.
You don't know?
So,
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're all fathers. So we're all fathers, right? We're all fathers. So in a way, Nate, you gonna be a dad one day.
Yeah.
Uncle
So-
Nate.
Nate. So how does your work, the work that you do as a content creator and a parent, how does that influence the way that you advise your child in terms of career direction and things like that? Here's why I say that. Because as you can see, I'm a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
I have over 25, 26, whatever it is, years of corporate experience, right? Senior leadership type stuff. I have 2 sons. They're older now. The last thing I want from my sons, right? And I've been successful. I do not want my sons in corporate America. I don't want them following in my footsteps. That's not like I moved weight.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't been in jail, not wanting them to follow that path. What I'm saying
Fact.
is I don't even want them to follow my corporate career path. Right?
That's a fact.
So now you're content creators. You guys are doing big things. You guys are going to do bigger things. And you're dads. How does that influence how you direct your children in terms of career moves you want them to make?
Shout out to Lil Saint, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my little baby boy, man. 10 months.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. Fresh baby, man. So, it's still early, man. I'm still a new father. Got a new baby. So every day I'm learning. You understand me? As far as how to change a diaper, as far as how to,
That's right.
mentally prepare
right.
for the future, anything. You feel me? I got a whole different type of mental perspective now in life. But if I can give my son any advice as far as like career and stuff, years down the line, what I experienced through life, I just know he's gonna be way greater than I ever be, and I know his daddy gonna be great, but I just know he'll go way further. Just like because I teach him so much more. Like as far as like, man, you don't got to go through the ups and downs of trying to satisfy nobody and trying to do what other people think is cool and do what you want to do. Be smart enough to come out of school because you're gonna at least have a high school education. And whatever else after that come, it's just, I'll let it be completely on to him. But it's just like, always make your own decisions, do what make you happy. And, God is real. So, whatever happens for you is going to happen.
Say that one more time.
God is real.
God is
So whatever happens for you is going to happen. So just make sure you stick to it. That's
What's
it.
for you will be for you.
That part.
Nice.
Definitely.
What do you think, Lamb?
Personally, with me, you know what I'm saying? My son got 2 dads. You know what I'm saying? He got Lamborghini Law and he got Carell.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on
And he
now.
getting
Talk
raised by both.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? My shorty done been outside at clubs with us, 10, 11.
Wow.
Just sitting in the car. You know what I'm saying? Observing the ambiance. Almost like what Eddie Murphy name was on Harlem Nights.
Quick.
That's quick. You know what I'm saying? He follow us on all digital platforms. He be knowing what Mick and Nate got going on before he get to the house. You know what I'm saying? Because he stays with his mother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the cool dad. He has a stepdad. You know what I'm saying? His mom that went on and married or whatever. But I'm the cool dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm the rich dad. I'm the famous dad. You know what I'm saying? So every time he's around me, he just I don't know how to explain it. Like he don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? To this day, like he about to be 13 in August. He will still cry from leaving.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's that energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That energy that your pops give you, and you can see like, damn, my daddy know a lot of people. Damn, they respect my pops. You know what I'm saying? So he got a whole different perspective. Like he been DJing. You know what I'm saying? He been doing a lot of things, like vicariously through me almost. You know what I'm saying? We come from a music background, so for y'all that don't know, Roger Troutman is my uncle. Zappin' Roger. You know what I'm saying? Pure to love. That's my uncle. It wouldn't be no T-Pain, no Future without him.
No.
Yeah, we wouldn't have got none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on my mama's side, we the Troutmans. We originate from Fort Valley, Georgia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got a big conglomerate of Troutmans out there because the slave owner name was Troutman. White guy. You know what I'm saying? So to get back on the story, my shorty, he's a freelancer. His favorite, he likes lyrical rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Love
already.
Love it
you know what I'm
already.
saying? He going down rabbit holes with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, what's the name of that shit? Serial and cartoons with Gunplay and Kendrick.
Right.
I'm like, dog, how you know that? That was before you was even born.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, my shorty is most definitely gonna be in the entertainment world
He's
because
gonna
you
be
know
in entertainment.
he
can see
love
it
what we doing. He be in our skits. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's something else about the grind that people may not know, right? They may be surprised to know about the grind that comes with being a content creator in terms of like creating content, consistency, right?
Yeah.
What do people not understand about the grind that they would be surprised?
I'm gonna say honestly that I'm gonna say the ideas, having creative ideas, because a lot of people is not as creative as us, to be real with you. And I know we're creative because sometimes, for example, let's say we got we put a link up with a business to do a promo skit for their business, 12 o'clock today, right? Now we knew this probably 2 weeks in advance. On my mama, we won't have no idea what we finna do. Till we get in the actual building at like 11:30,
Right.
we may see a table. Oh yeah, we could do this and da-da-da. And when we present it to the owner, Paul, it come off as like we know what the fuck we talking about. We been playing this, but like I say, that come with a bit improv too.
Right.
And doing improv, like acting on scene how we do, I used to thought it was a curse. Until I talked to one of my managers.
What you mean a curse?
I'm gonna explain it because I used to, like a brain freeze. Like if I know I'm supposed to do this, I'm like, man, I ain't got no idea until I get there. So I talked with my manager one day, you feel, and one of my managers, this is crazy, is my ex. Shout out to her. I talked to her one day and she said, you know, that's really like a gift you got. I said, why you say that? She said, because that's improv. People go to school to do what you do and pay. I said, yeah. She said, so you to do what you do naturally and on the set? I said, oh, snap. But yeah, like I said, if you ain't creative, that's going to be a big downfall as a content creator. I'm going to be real with you. You got to be creative. And get a team. Because as a team, at first, Mick was doing his thing by himself, you feel me? I was doing my thing by myself. I had Lamb with me. So I kind of had an upper hand. I had Chicknbackwoods.
You had somebody.
You feel me?
Right.
But once we all got together, pause, when you got a team, all me and Mick got to do now is just show up and act. Lamb, everything else, easy with the camera and all that shit like that. You know, Lamb got a lot of ideas too. Most of the ideas be Lamb ideas, you feel me? And we just critique it, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a true sign of a higher degree of intelligence. That's what I think of.
Yeah.
When I think of what you said about improv, about having an assignment maybe a week or 2 weeks ahead, and not having anything prepared, but then an hour or 30 minutes before, you're able to actually. Right. So that to me is a sign of a real intelligent person.
Yeah.
Intelligence comes with a level of confidence.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
So there's a confidence in knowing that I could start 2 weeks earlier, put my ideas on paper, whatever you want to call it, right? But I think it takes a really confident and highly intelligent person to be creative on the spot and not have any sort of formal training and all that kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out to you gentlemen for being able to do that, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. And you make it look easy.
Yeah.
So I love the skits, man. I've been watching the Friday After Next skits over and over again.
They love Friday. That's what we originally. They love Friday.
And shout out to the other things that you do as well. Look, White Chicks, I don't care what the rest of the movie is about. I really don't. But that first 5-10 minutes of whatever it is, I could watch the rest of the movie. But let me tell you, if I don't see that part, I'm rewinding. I got to start over again. When y'all did that, man, bravo.
Shout out to Bowleg, man.
For favor, go watch that and check that out because these guys absolutely killed it.
That was White Chicks. We did that. We dropped that about 2 years ago on Cinco de Mayo, and we also dropped it last year on Cinco de Mayo, I believe. So y'all check that out, man. Went crazy.
Definitely. Yeah. So again, those are some of my favorites. Right? Now,
for sure.
Has anyone ever commented? Meaning, has Cube or Mike Epps or the Wayans brothers commented?
Not them. Not them yet per se. Yeah. Okay. Not them, but it's definitely some people in the comments and the inbox and everything in the DMs who reached out and that we wouldn't expect to. Sure. Yeah. You know, definitely some big names that. So that's why we know.
How does it make you feel when you get those
we know we getting somewhere. You know, that's how we know we getting.
Doing the right thing.
That's how we know we
all.
getting somewhere. You know, the people, you know, outside of my grandma and his auntie, everybody, you know, more people seeing it now.
More people seeing it.
So that's major. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
We kind of talked about a little bit about the risk that comes with comedy, but I wanna dig a little bit deeper at that if you don't mind. So,
Right.
and Mick, you hit on it a little bit. Robin Williams, me and Robin Williams, God rest his soul.
Right.
Funny people seem to be challenged a lot of times
Always.
with always having to be funny, but sometimes you don't really want to be funny.
Yeah.
You're not in kind of that funny kind of mood. So, do you feel it's hard for people to take somebody seriously? Like Mick, for example, you're a funny guy, man. People
it's
laughing, but
from
how does somebody know when it's time for you to be serious?
since forever.
Okay.
Me, high school, middle school, and even up to a few years back, like people don't think I'm serious until I gotta choke you up or something or swing on like that. I don't know what it take for me to be serious, you know, because everybody think everybody think I'm always joking. So plenty of times I've been serious because, you know, I'm a man at the end of the day.
Yeah, of course.
I got a son trying to raise another young man soon. So I get serious, you know, and now, you know, you can't challenge me as a man. You know, I can't back down as one.
Right.
So some people don't, you know, some people always think I got the character on, always. So I had to prove myself plenty of times. I'm talking about since middle school, man. Like, man, dude's still knocked out right now.
Still,
Yeah, niggas still sleep.
still
I know a nigga still
Bullshit.
sleep right now, dog, because he thought I was playing with him.
because he thought you were playing.
But long story short, man, you know, just, you know, you got to know when to turn it on and off.
Right.
You know, and a lot of times I had a hard time turning this shit off. I was always just, you know,
Always up.
I had to learn how to bring it down some.
Absolutely.
And then I had to learn how to, you know, just, you know, turn it up a little bit sometimes, you know. So I'm at that. I think I'm in my life right now where I'm at that. I know how to
Right. It's all
channel.
about that balance.
I know how to balance this shit the right way. That's shout out to all the Libras, man. I'm a Libra, man. We trying to balance. They say we unbalanced. I'm trying to balance this shit out right now.
Right.
You feel me?
Gotcha. In the movie Goodfellas, there's a famous scene where Tommy
Amusing.
and Henry, right? They in the club or whatever, and Tommy's telling a story, right? And everybody's cracking up laughing, and Henry's like, "Man, you're a funny guy," but he wanted to be taken seriously, or at least we thought he did. So that scene, can y'all reenact that scene? Can you be Henry and you be Tommy real quick? Can y'all recreate that scene from Goodfellas right here on the spot?
Yeah.
This is freestyle, no rehearsal. Can y'all do that?
So who am I?
I say, you be Henry, right? And you're Tommy.
Want to
You
be
tell
taken
him.
serious. I'm telling my story.
You're a funny
Got
guy.
you, got you.
Well, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell a
He's-
serious. I just tell any random story.
You telling a
serious.
story because we laughing.
Right.
Yeah.
You got us laughing, but he gonna say you're a funny guy. You can be like,
So I'm telling the story that I'm trying to be serious, but it's funny. Y'all
it's
taking it
funny.
fun.
saying it's funny,
Got
but
you.
you want to be taken seriously,
Got
or at
you.
least you tricking him into thinking
Right.
you want to be. That's
Got
the
you.
scene.
Got you.
That's the scene.
Oh, we ready right now?
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, listen, man. So my auntie, she laying down there on the damn floor, a big ass bus come in, knock her damn head off. Nigga, I'm talking about her whole head flew off.
Go ahead, flew off.
Yeah, nigga, whole head flew off. Now I'm talking about she dead, nigga.
Right.
You a funny guy,
She dead.
man. You a funny guy.
Funny.
Yeah, you a funny guy. You're a funny guy.
Auntie just got hit by a bus, man. That shit ain't funny, man.
I
What
mean,
talking about,
you know the way you just said
her
it,
head
it was
flew
fun.
off. Her head-
Yeah, head all the way over there. You made it funny the way you just said it.
Man, I'm gone. I'm gone, man. I can't. That's why I don't fuck with this nigga right here. And I knew because he went to the West. Yo, fuck with my auntie.
All right, cut. Look, man, that's exactly the kind of improvisation that you guys seem to be able to do. That chemistry,
Right.
Yeah.
what you just did right there, shows the people it's not a game. They really these guys. They're really that funny, right? Something just kind of random, just like that.
It's not easy. Me and him build a chemistry where it's just like it's not even built up. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But man, just like Lamb said earlier, it's not as easy as it look for sure.
It's not easy.
You gotta put some work in, man. That's it.
100%. Transitioning a little bit. Success. I want to talk about success a little bit.
Right.
Fetty Wap
Mhm.
just came home, and I saw his interview. Fetty Wap was on $1 million worth of game.
Right.
Shout out to Wallow and Gilly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they asking, Fetty Wap about, his experience with his homeboys. Right? So we all got homeboys, people we come up with.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Wallow was saying, man, how much do you think, I'm taking it out of context. I didn't see the full interview. But anyway, he says, oh, how much you think you spent or lost money-wise on the lifestyle, you and the homies, right? You know what he said? Fetty Wap said?
What he said?
Like $5.5 million. Spending on the homeboys.
Yeah.
And Gilly jumped right in. So you know what? I can see that happening. Because I'm the only one performing. I got a show, but I'm performing. We got to go out. I got to get a fit.
Yeah.
They come into the mall with me when I go get a fit. I'm the only one performing, but they in the store like, man, that's fly. I like that. You should get that.
Yeah.
But then they looking at something too, something that they like.
Yeah.
So it's easy to say, well, you know what? I got it. Go ahead. Y'all you get that.
Yeah.
Right? Right? It's a cautionary tale. I'm telling that to you guys because I want to hear your perspective on survivor's remorse. Do you already start to see that happening with your family members and friends, and if are you prepared for one day that level of success where you might have to say you got it, but you might have to turn somebody down, say no, and what the repercussions of that might be on that relationship?
Yeah,
I believe we already experienced that as far as just like, not too many financial issues, not yet, because, soon to come. Hopefully I can't wait to start fighting over it.
That's why I'm asking.
I can't wait to we got so much money, niggas start fighting over it, but
That's why I'm asking.
we not there yet, man. I believe we definitely had some past experiences, just like as far as getting into concerts and the different shows and, different stuff like that, just like, it's, and the whole team should be a conglomerate everywhere we go. It should be everybody, but it's not like that every time.
It's not.
And it could be difficult. At first, it was difficult. Trying to bury the bad news to different people. Like everybody can't be there all the time.
Right.
That's it.
What you think, Nate?
Well, real story. I had somebody ask me for some money. Out to school with them. I gave them the money. They said they were gonna pay me back a certain time. The only thing on me, I ain't
Where
rich.
your money at? You ain't get your money back? Where they at?
I ain't rich or nothing, but I ain't finna hire you about what you owe me for real.
Right.
You feel me?
Man, where that money at?
So it was a female, man. Chill.
Yeah.
so time went by.
Right.
She had a nerve to ask me for some more money.
Right.
Oh Lord.
I said, I'm saying though,
No,
like, what type of time you on? Like, you ain't pay me from the first time.
Right.
You know what she told me? She say, Nate, you got it. That money ain't hurt you.
See?
I say, excuse my friend.
Yeah. We know.
Bitch, fuck you.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And I ain't left ass on red after
City
that.
girl.
Like, yeah.
City girl.
No. She want to see. She actually went to Central. Central not considered the city. So
She
yeah,
close enough. She wanted to be. She wanted to be.
She was a rocket. But yeah, she tried it. But it been other encounters too. People ask me for money, and I can do it. I do it, no problem. But I want to be low key though. I want to be blessed so I could be a blessing. But one thing about it, you ain't gonna look, because some people will abuse that. And they know that you got a good heart, so they gonna. Oh, let me call Day. I know he. Nah, that's why when I make it for real, like my day ones, I know they dream. Like I know my homie, he got a clothing brand. My other homeboy, he want to own like an urban shoe store. So guess what? I want to invest in them. Instead of feeding a nigga paws, I'm gonna teach you how to fish, bro, so you can feed yourself. Yeah. So we all can have it. So like he say, when we go out, nigga literally arguing who gonna take the bill. Like them the type of rich nigga arguments. You feel me? So yeah.
What they said if you give a man a fish, he can eat for a night. You show a man how to fish, he eat for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So man,
close enough.
like what Nate said, man, it just you gotta know when to say no sometimes.
Yeah.
That's it. You gotta know when to say no.
Yeah. 5 million.
Here we are.
5 million
That's
reasons,
crazy.
goddamn.
5 million crazy.
So again, shout out to Fetty Wap, but yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So success is coming.
Yeah.
That money is coming. Right?
Definitely.
And at a certain point, again, we're getting in kind of the vulnerability space, the cautionary tales aspect of what success looks like.
Right.
So Dave Chappelle, you all know Chappelle Show, one of the greatest.
Definitely.
That was a point at which in Chappelle's, success, he decided, I'm out. I won't do it no more.
Yeah.
Right? So I saw an interview with Chappelle was being interviewed. I want to say it was Gayle King. My apologies if I got that wrong. But anyway, Chappelle was explaining, you know, kind of his decision to walk away from the bag, which at the time was reported a $50 million contract. He walked away from Comedy Central.
It's a lot of money.
Right? And people thought, Dave, that's a lot of money. How could you do that? How could you walk away from that?
Right.
You must be crazy. So he told a story. I want to get you guys' thoughts on it about letting go. And the story was in Africa, the Bushmen, right? They are looking for water, right? Because it's dry. And what they learned is that the baboon, right, is addicted to salt. So what the Bushmen would do was they would put the salt in a hole, right? Knowing that the baboon is going to reach in to grab that salt.
Yeah.
But when the baboon reaches in and grabs the salt, he can't get his hand out because it's too open. Now, all he has to do to free himself is to let go. Gotta let go. Baboon don't want to let go. Want to hold on to that.
Greedy.
Right? So the Bushmen give him more salt. Eventually, baboon gets so much salt, they free the baboon. The baboon runs straight to what? Straight to the water.
Yeah.
That's how the Bushmen get water. But all the baboon had to do was let go. So in Dave's, you know, story, he's the one, the baboon that didn't hold the salt. He let go.
Yeah.
Right? He let go. That's not easy to do. So when you get the bag, are you prepared? Or how do you prepare for what comes with all of your success?
You gotta be humble. I say with me, I speak for myself, man. You know, you gotta start off humble, man. You know, I grew up, you know, not rich, but not poor either.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I always, you know, was able to get, you know, what I needed for sure, but, you know, what I wanted, a lot of times I got to, so, but I always had the struggles of, you know, everyday life of, you know, not having it all.
Absolutely.
So, man, you know, once I get me enough money, man, I get me 2 Impalas and a Chevy and Pitbull, I'm good. I don't worry about it. You feel me? No, I'm playing, but you got to just, money management, you got to know when to say no. All money ain't good money. I start there and, you know, you got to, if it's right in your heart, if it feel right, then, you know, you go for it. But, you know, you always get that feeling when something ain't right. Always.
Something intuitive about
I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Like, you always, anybody, whoever you are, I don't care if you a killer, TV stealer, whatever. You always get that feeling, you know, something ain't right for real. So, you know, once you get that feeling, man, you got to back away.
Be willing to let go.
Let go. Let go.
See, when I get my first check, forget me. Buy 4 chains, 3 cars. No, I just playing. But on the real though, honestly, I know I'm prepared for that life and what comes with it for real because of my upbringing. Like he said, I wasn't, you know, rich, but I wasn't poor either now.
You had enough.
And I was the only child, so I kind of low-key got everything I ever asked for real. So I kind of knew what it is, you know, not to have and to have. And me, honestly, given a real life experience, when I was a child, I never understood my mama or my grandma. My grandma really raised me because my mama, she wasn't. Shout out to my mama, though. When I was a child, my grandma always used to be like, a lot of kids not used to stuff. And I used to learn. I didn't understand it at first until, like, when she was like, okay, like, let's say, it's my birthday, right? So, you know, a parent offered to say, yeah, bring your friend. I'm going to pay for everything, this and that. We go somewhere, and it's not even out of time. It's shit like at Boomers or something. Watching my friend, like, they don't know how to act. They not used to that. I'm like, look, and she like, I'm like, mama. I say, mama, like, they ain't used to. She like, that's what I used to tell you. Like, I said, okay. So, like I say, it's the how I was raised. A nigga prepared for that shit. I know what really comes with it, because I done been, you know, not rich, but I done been straight. You feel me?
I don't on the other side.
Yeah, I done been broke. You feel me? So,
I've been all right.
Yeah, I'm prepared for it, man. Like I said, once again, I can't wait to be a blessing.
Now, personal growth, man, that the journey that you guys are on requires a great deal of personal growth, and that value system is what is going to sustain you long term.
Definitely.
The version of you that you are today is not the version of you that was, you know, 20 years ago. There's growth.
Yeah.
So in terms of leveling up, you know, when you think about leveling up, people talk about that all the time. Next level. What does the next version of you look like? What's the next version of you look like? Because this version has gotten you this far and it's going to take you some more. But if there's another version, what is that version of?
We going big screen, man. You
big
know,
screen.
I'm gonna say we going big screen, man. We going movies,
Hollywood.
commercials,
Netflix.
Yeah,
Hollywood, Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, we do a little bit of Tubi if the movie all right. If the script cool. Right. But we going to a bigger audience for sure, man. You know, I can just see ourselves just doing bigger things, man. That's it, you know. And it's still staying at the level we at as far as just like, you know, we want to be one with the people.
100%.
We want to be like Muhammad Ali, like, you know, we want the people to feel and touch us. We want to be the kings that you can still touch and, you know, we still here with you. But
definitely.
We got to get further. We going to get further.
Right.
Definitely.
Very good. Very good. So let's fast forward a little bit. Fast forward. Finish the sentence. 2026 will be a successful year if what?
Stay consistent and keep grinding.
Consistency.
Yeah.
What does that look like? What does that mean? Consistent doing what specifically?
I'm gonna be real. Honestly, it don't look like us because we could do more. We ain't as consistent as we could be.
Right.
Okay.
On the real.
Okay. No, be real.
Consistency, man. You gotta be in their face 24/7. Pause. You gotta drop. You feel me? That's cause we post like 2-3 times out the week, which we need to do more ourselves. Me and Mick, Paul, we hard on each other about that. Like, we be like, man, we need to post more. We still don't post more. We still got the same ass schedule we got, but we working on that. We definitely gonna get better though.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. All right. Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore comedy. Who's on your list?
That's 4.
It's 4. Sorry. Let's do Mount Rushmore 4. Who's on your comedy Mount Rushmore?
I go first. I got at least 50, but I'll sum it down to 4. I go I mentioned Martin Lawrence earlier.
Okay.
Bernie Mac. I go Red Fox. Ooh. So I gotta go old school. I go Red Fox.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And I go it's so many I can name though. I thought too many, but then I say my last one I go Chris Tucker, man. Chris Tucker started a lot of the whole little wave for the comedy thing for different people. I say Chris Tucker, man. Honorable mention, Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Richard Pryor, honorable mention.
Go. About you, Nate?
I'm gonna go in order of my favorite comedians. Red Fox.
As that number 1 or was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Red Fox. Bernie Mac. Robin Harris. And Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Yeah.
Mike Epps definitely up there. Mike Epps one of my favorite. Mike Epps is generational for sure.
Yeah.
All over.
Right.
Definitely.
Now that's what I see.
Honorable mention, who? Who you got honorable mention?
I got Eddie.
Eddie Murphy.
Right.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
I got Eddie.
Boy, I forgot Eddie.
Another honorable mention, because he reminded me a lot of me too, Jamie. Because Jamie, like me, I could be funny, I could be serious. I also do music.
They don't know niggas sing.
I also do music too. Now I can't sing, man.
Come on, man.
I can't. I do a little rapping.
They're curly enough. He can sing. Lamb got top. Lamb, who you top for? Lamb, who you Rushmore? Lamb got a
top 4. I gotta go with Mac off top. Bernie Mac. I gotta go Robin Harris.
My boy.
Gotta go Robin.
Rest in peace, Robin.
For sure.
I'm gonna go Eddie Murphy. And the last one to fuck y'all up, Rodney Dangerfield.
That was different from everybody else.
No, and he was generational. But Rodney Dangerfield, I looked into him a couple years ago, like, bruh, that nigga was hilarious. That white man was funny as hell, dog, for sure.
Because he was one of them white guys that could like transcend his race, like, you know what I'm saying? He can show up as a black grandpa. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always like fuck with Rodney Dangerfield.
He had the quickness.
Oh, you're chopping my balls. You remember you chopping my? What do you say?
I
he had the big bug eyes. Like,
I forgot this nigga catchphrase. They made you say all type of different shit, but he was witty and quick with it.
Yeah.
Quick. For sure. That made funny.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, this has been an honor and a privilege again to be with you guys today.
Definitely, man.
I'm looking forward to bigger and better things as the weeks, months, and years go on.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you?
Man, you can, if you want to look for any of us, if you can't find no other page, I'll say you go to Chicknbackwoods, the official Chicknbackwoods, and you will find somebody that you see on this platform right now on that Chicknbackwoods page. Chicknbackwoods got everything. Shout out to Chicknbackwoods. You know, shout out to the CEO, one of the CEOs of Chicknbackwoods here today with us, Mr. Lamborghini Law.
Lamborghini Law
himself. You don't get enough credit. I said this earlier. He's just too much.
Humble.
Anyway, but me, you can find me personally at Front Street Mick.
Front Street Mick.
On all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Front Street Mick. On the front street.
Facebook, Nate DiBiase. You feel me? Instagram, TikTok, Nate47. My OnlyFans, city niggas. Nah, I'll just play it. 47, man. Y'all already know what it is.
On my Christian Mingle is B. Mickey Dicky. I just playing. God forgive me.
Crazy. You follow me on Facebook, Lamborghini Law, Instagram. Everybody Hates Lamb at Official Chicknbackwoods.
Yes, sir.
Every other social media platform, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody Hates Lamb. But we got to start giving our people, you know what I'm saying, they just do. Like, I personally feel like South Florida don't put the value on them that they should.
Come on now.
Or on myself, you know what I'm saying? We're responsible for a lot of shit that's going on.
That's happening.
But nobody will raise their hand and say it was them.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for giving us this platform to speak on. But
shout out
a lot
to
of the podcasts in Miami, like, we don't exist and we putting shit together. We the ones that got shit going on. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, man, I'm big on that value.
Yeah, man. And value is everything. What about you? Hey, how do you feel, man? Because when I see you, I see Liberty City.
For sure.
But does Liberty City...
Oh, the community, I ain't gonna lie now. The community of Liberty City, they embrace me. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's to the point, they don't even call me Nate. They call me City Nigga. They say like, City Nigga, what's up? City Nigga about 100. So the community embraced me. And one thing about it, this blue and gold, when you make that community get behind you, you got something. Because we are a tough crowd to please. I ain't gonna lie to you. So once you got 71st Street, them bulls with you.
It's a big crowd.
Man, you could go anywhere and be great. You could go anywhere and be great for real.
Yeah. Well, you got and that's the whole thing great about this school thing we doing, because we did so many good things like the Cinco de Mayo White Chicks and the Fridays and so many other things, the Michael Irvin and the Master P. But
yeah,
we with this school stuff, with this alumni stuff, and shout out to Lamb and Nate again, like I said, because, you know, I went far and I'm doing my thing, but just when I linked up with these dudes, just like, man, when we did the school thing, they mentioned it to me like, but we should do something with Kerosene in the West, and we should, and I didn't see it going as, I didn't see this thing being like a whole influential thing around South Florida right now.
Yeah.
Completely. I'm talking about in Florida, like, everybody is repping their school now.
Yeah.
Like, dudes graduated 20, 30 years ago, and got their picnic videos ready, and, you know, we the cause of all of this.
Absolutely.
So, you know, whether we get the credit or not for it, dog, we know everybody knows.
They know what's going on.
So that's all we need.
Beautiful thing.
They
you know they'll wait till you get hit by a damn train and be like, oh my God, he was great.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point.
Right.
And that's why conversations like this are so important, because we want you to get your flowers. We want people to understand the value you bring. I kind of hinted at it. I didn't hint at it. We literally talked about it. There's a tremendous amount of responsibility that comes with being the community's laughter, bringing joy where there's a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And there's a tremendous amount of responsibility with that.
Yeah.
And for those out there who are listening, whether you're in Carroll City, Liberty City, any part of South Florida, back home, B-Mo, what's up? I want you guys to understand that you need to show support, value, tap in. Make sure that you engage with Chicknbackwoods, because these guys are putting a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of effort into what they do. When I look at Nate, I see somebody who's deeply passionate, who cares about his community, who loves his city, and is willing to put his reputation on the line to get embarrassed in front of everybody just for his city. So I think that it's important.
It's key
that we have reciprocity.
It's key.
Right? I think that's important, that energy is reflected back to these gentlemen, because it's not easy.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know the thing that's so funny about that, right? We're rival high schools. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, somebody got to take the short end of the stick anytime we do something. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And when we did the Carol City skit, you know what I'm saying, with the dead body, he got it from his whole community. Like, boy, what the fuck? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Almost crucified.
Yeah, but he stayed consistent and persistent, and now they understand what we were doing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm mad too. That first one when I ran up out of Strawberry, Bulls never run this, that. But some people in the comment were like, say it took 3-4 niggas to beat one Bull. So it was kind of it depends on who you is and how you think for real. Like you got small time thinking. Fuck you.
If you small minded, that's what it is. But if he, like Nate said, like we did the first video, if you know what we talking about, you know, when we was in Strawberries in Carol City and we ran Nate out of the store pretty much. Right. And it got a nice amount of traction. It was a hit. It went nice. It didn't get nearly as much traction as the next video where we was on the I did the dead body thing on the track. We had Teddy B involved. Shout out to Teddy B. And, you know, it was just a whole bigger situation now. Pause. So that being said, it was just like I got a whole bigger type of backlash almost behind it. Why I thank these guys and why I'm still rocking these guys forever, dog. Why I'm always love them and appreciate them because they helped me clean that up. You know, it's whether it was, you know, whether it was a mistake or it was just misinterpreted, whatever. You know, we cleaned it up, and the same people who was talking, you know, talking crap, you know, they was the congratulators. Yeah. They'll pat me on the back later on. Yeah. Definitely. So that's why, you know, we just stay persistent, like Lamb say, man.
Everybody don't see the vision till the vision is seen.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Everybody don't see the vision until the vision is seen.
And some people still Ray Charles. They still can't see it.
They don't want to see it. No, because they don't want to see it.
Yeah.
You know, I heard Ray Charles wasn't really blind. They don't want to see it. That's another story for another time. You blind for real mentally.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to see, then you don't see it.
Well, there you have it. I want to see it. You should want to see it as well.
Right.
This is Chicknbackwoods, Lamborghini Law, Big Nate, B. Mick. This has been another session of the Alchemist Lounge. We appreciate you. Whatever you do, stick to it, work hard at it, continue to transmute, turning basic lead into gold. This is the Alchemist Lounge. Thank you for listening.
Mama, I made it.
Good job, fellas.
Appreciate you.